Hi guys, this is Julia Cartee, a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus, and I'm so excited to tell you my story. My story started about 4 years ago when I was living in Dallas, Texas, and I met a good friend at Sunday school. She started posting about Plexus, and I wanted nothing to do with it. I had always said I would never sell anything. My husband had been a youth and college pastor for about 9 years, and we really didn't understand how ministry and selling something could really fit hand in hand. Well, before we knew it, every woman in the DFW area that we knew was selling Plexus. And I became quite annoyed. I unfollowed all of them. If you sold something on Facebook, I unfollowed you. But a few months passed, and I went to a play date with Andrea, my good friend, and she knew that my children had severe skin issues. They had dry, itchy skin. They were bleeding in their shoulders and knees and their ankles. Nothing was working. So she gave me a bottle of the Probio 5 and the body cream. And she's like, Julia, just try it. I kind of rolled my eyes. I was like, oh, this is never going to work. Went home, kind of gave it a couple times, said it didn't work. Didn't give it time, wasn't consistent. Well, a few months passed, and my husband actually lost his job. He was doing a sales job, and he lost his job, and that just kind of made us hit rock bottom. We didn't know what we were going to do. We had 4 young kids. I was passionate about being a stay-at-home mom. We were already financially drowning, not making things meet. So we didn't know. I just knew I was going to have to go back to teaching. Well, he got a job here in Alabama. But before I left Texas, I went to breakfast with Andrea. I was like, how much money are you making with this Plexus thing? At this time, she was like 1 or 2 steps away from the top of the company. And she told me, and I about fell out my chair. I was like, you're seriously making that much money selling a probiotic and a pink drink? So I thought, okay, if you can make that much money, I can make $1,000 a month. And then I could keep staying at home with my children. I could be a stay-at-home mom. So I called Jared and I was like, look, if these products do what they say they're going to do, and our friends are making money in Texas, let's give it a try. So I started giving my kids those products, and sure enough, their skin completely started clearing up. The products did what they said. So I got excited. I joined. I actually bounced my checking account when I joined. That tells you how broke we were. We moved to Mobile with $36 in our checking account, $36 to our name. And I knew I had to make this business work, and I knew I could because you could make money and the products worked. So I jumped in. Now, I will tell you, my favorite Plexus memory is that first paycheck. Not because I was sitting there, I was going into the grocery store, I got my email, and I was just hoping it was going to be enough to cover our first month's worth of products, the probiotic and triplex. However, to the penny, it was enough to cover our first month rent here in Mobile, our first month rent and our products. And I just started crying because I knew that, as cliche as it sounds, this opportunity was going to change everything for our family. And that it did. I kept going. I kept sharing. I kept lighting fires of excitement with my team and my friends and my family because these products worked and this company was changing my family's lives, and I knew it could change others. About 9 months in, I became Emerald. My husband quit his job that he didn't like, and he's been a stay-at-home dad for over 2 years. And I'll tell you, as debt-free as we are and the financial blessings Plexus has given us, the health benefits of my mother and my husband and my in-laws and everyone, my friends and family, those are amazing. But I'll tell you, my favorite thing is the time freedom that this has allowed my family, that my 4 babies have had their mommy and daddy home with them, and that we have been able to homeschool with them for a couple of years. We've been able to invest with them and travel with them. So that's my Plexus story in a nutshell, and I hope y'all all have a really good night.